Hey everybody. So right now I'm just out. I was gonna go for a nice long hike, but yesterday I was out all day, so I'm not bothering. It's beautiful weather, even though it's pouring rain outside, as you could hear. And I am wearing a new hat. This is a Tilley hat. This is the rain hat they have. I will post the screenshot right over here. Before this, I had a North Face hat, and it is a good hat. It's been around for a long time. I've had it for a good long while. It wasn't expensive. It was about 40-50 bucks, and it did its job for a bit, but I found for weather like this where it's just constantly coming down, eventually, right around the inside here, it would eventually get wet. Not the whole thing, but in some spots, and that clearly is leakage, even though it's Girotech. Can never pronounce that. Great quality stuff, but again, it wasn't the best quality. And this hat is the best quality. I am so stoked. I got it on sale. Normally it's $110 Canadian. I got it for 88 before tax, so added all together, 99 bucks. Still fantastic. So happy I got it in spring. And the weather yesterday was worse than today. It was freezing cold, but like this hat kept me dry the whole time. And I'm gonna just give you some examples on why it's a fantastic hat and why you should have it if you're out in the rain and you hate umbrellas like I do. I'm in an area of the city where it's super windy. You got all the wind tunneling, and even when you're not out like that, you're going in the tree line, stuff like that, you can't always use an umbrella. It's super thick. It's even the small ones. It's just, to me, they're not very practical. So I love this hat, one for a paracord. This cord, as you can see, it is reflective, black reflective. It has the Tilley logo right here, which I really like. Just click the button and then it goes up, goes down, and it goes down to just about my top abdomen. So it's pretty long, but it's nice because it's super thin and I could always just tuck it away anywhere and then you don't have to think about it. Super good because yesterday was super windy. And this hat, you get a little bit bigger, right? Like I fit at least a finger, a little more than that technically. I found I was not at all sweaty or anything like that wearing this. It's got great ventilation, as I can show you right over here. The inside has all that, just like the mesh for all the other waterproof stuff. I find the Tilley has really good sweatbands. I didn't have any issues yesterday while I was wearing it or today. Inside we always have the information, brief stuff, as well as putting your name as well as the information, so that way you can actually put this for a lifetime warranty, which I suggest you do because you want to do that right away. Now, another nice thing is on the back part, there's a little loop on the inside. So it hangs like this, and basically it could dry faster, which I think is super smart. My other hats, they don't have that. They just have the one cord, which is nice, but the problem with one cord is, you know, you don't want it to hang like this, upside down all the time, because sometimes you're in an area where it might still be a little wet and you just want it to be like right like this, which is fantastic. See, just knocked it basically dry, just boom, like that. Now another nifty thing is on the back half you have the same type of cord, and what you do is when you yank this back you can actually tighten it up so that way you don't have to worry about it. I found that was useful yesterday because I had to run and pick up a package, which I had to run about a 10-minute walk. Fortunately for me, I had this just a slight bit tight, and I didn't even have to worry about this. The thing was not bouncing up, it wasn't gonna fly off. I didn't have any worries about that stuff. I was perfect. And again, if you feel like, oh, maybe it's a little too tight because I'm not getting any wind, all you do is just like this, pinch, pull, and then just slight pull like that, and then it's back to being as wide as possible. Now, one thing though with this hat that you do have to consider is you gotta go a size bigger. They only go small, medium, large, so if your head is like 7.5, odds are you're not gonna be having this hat, and that is a real bummer. They really should go with like an XL, because otherwise, you know, you're just not buying it. Fortunately, the large fits me perfect. And again, if it is very windy, you can always just tighten up this, which is super, super smooth and comfortable, or you just yank this little Tilley bit just a slight bit, or you can just yank it back and then it's just like not moving whatsoever. Now, another good thing I like about these type of Tilley hats is these ones have the little part where you can put this up like this. Obviously when it's pouring rain, rain can be coming like this, rain can be coming straight down. Having the full brim is fantastic. I love it. I haven't seen really any reviews for this hat specifically online, other than maybe a few like little articles, but nothing on like YouTube or really even on their website, which I think is a shame because all their hats are water repellent, but waterproof is not as common to find. I find a lot of hats, whether you're looking at full brims or just snapbacks or anything like that, they tend not to work obviously as good as an umbrella, or if you have a poncho and you wear a hood. And the problem with hoods is you got terrible visibility. You basically are stuck wearing that thing and then you don't have the visibility for everything else. I personally hate hoods. I only use them if it is absolutely dire situation as comparison to a good functional hat. Hope you guys like the review. It's starting to come down a lot more now, as you can see. Going back to full brim. But again, this is specifically meant for what I'm in right now. The only time I wouldn't wear this is obviously on a beautiful hot sunny day. I hope you guys liked the review, and I'll talk to you guys soon.